Good morning, everybody. How y'all doing? I was sitting here like relaxing before the stream and looked at the clock and I'm like, oh, gotta go. So short little fishies today. What's up to the chat? What's up, Daniel? Trail Dust, Eric, Transcendental Art Studios. What's up, Alex? I hate this. I need a new TV. I need a new TV out here. Working on screen capture streaming. Nice. I've been good. Current viewers 1. Something's off. Anyway. Oh no. Can you guys hear me? Yeah, you should be able to hear me. Yeah, that's it. Okay. Oh, echo. Let's turn that off. There we go. Alright, so yeah, today I'm going to be continuing that forestry tree chopping stuff down and working on an axe. I was planning on, much like the what's-a-mahoogie that I made, the hookaroon, I was going to do a folded axe, but I remembered I have a burned up billet, a hammer billet of A33, and I think it would be neat to do something with that. So I'm going to attempt to make an A33 axe. It might not be, because it's a 3-inch billet or a 3.5-inch billet with a hole already punched into it. So I won't be able to do it like a dog's head drift and then have a long single-sided axe. It's basically going to have a axe face and then a hammer face or double axe face. I don't know, but Hatchet, a Island Metal Forge scrap metal hatchet. What's up, Steven? So it's definitely going to turn out interesting. I really don't have a plan. I've got it in the fire, otherwise I'd show you the billet. However, I did post a picture of it in the mosquitoes, in the Discord. So if y'all want to see what the billet looks like, the scrap metal piece looks like starting, you can go there. Actually, I can go there right now. Transfer this. I'll just, yeah, here's what I'll do. No. I need Discord open. I have Discord open. Discord not working for this. Oh well. Oh well, I'm going to go to Full Shop, Display Capture, Display to, why not? Let's set that up. Transition, there you go. That's what it looks like. Yeah, I say forestry. I'm not into forestry. I've got a tree that I need that we're gonna have removed. I actually chopped down a couple maples earlier today. I just used a chainsaw for that because I don't have an axe that I made, and I just wanted to get it done because it was 95 degrees today. What are you gonna do? But yeah, I have the metal in here because we wanted to make sure that it was nice and piping hot at the start of the stream, so I didn't have to wait half an hour before I actually got started. And I'm going to bring the temp up. My plan is to use Donnie Sharko, a combo peen hammer, and kind of start drawing out the the face that's going to be the axe, you know, along the edge of the anvil. And kind of pull it out, stretch it out some, and then using it, because it's a combo peen, kind of spreading it so that it has a bit of a axe shape, you know. Now, I'm not intending this to be a, you know, it's just a hatchet. It's just a little hand hatchet, probably a 15-inch handle is going to be on it. I don't intend for it to be much more than, you know, chopping limbs off of something while, you know, processing it or cutting it up and whatnot. I'm getting just eaten alive by bugs. Yep, Donnie, shark doot 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 doot, hammer, shark doot 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 doot. You know him, you love him. He's Rusty, the hammer shark. So, I need safety glasses. Hey, possum sausage. So, that's the plan. Let's see if I can follow through with it. You know? So we might have to stand at a bit of an off angle here. Uh-oh. Who's messaging me? Who's bugging me? Nobody. So tell me about that handle. What handle? Hey, MTM Home Forge. What kind of handle do you put on a shark? This is actually Hans from Charming Hollow Forge made this. And I believe what he does, I don't know what he specifically did for this one, but I believe what he does is take sledgehammer handles and cut them in thirds. You know, cut them in pieces, and then use those. And then he shaped it. It's got kind of a square shape. But, yeah. All right. Woohoo! Man, I tell you, we need to get that much hotter. Possum sausage, it is Atlantic 33 steel. I'm using a scrap hammer billet that I had kind of burned up, and it's really unusable for anything else. So, Atlantic 33. It's kind of an experimental hammer style. I use the term hatchet so loosely, it is going to be a handled wood cutting device, an implement of destruction. Gotta let that billet really soak. If you noticed when I was hitting it, it was just bouncing all over the place. A hammock hatchet. What's up, Paul? I could use some fullering dies. Let's see. I was really trying to utilize Donnie Sharko, but fullering dies are a dang good idea. Let me get my rusty dusty pair here. Make sure they're straight. Straight-ish. No! I don't like it. No, it's alright. The fullering dies right there that I have, I actually don't like using those. I just don't like them. Hey, Britton Hammer. Oh, in the power hammer. Yeah, I could, but where's the fun in that? What's up, Danimals? But that's usually how it goes there, Alex, is I get all sweaty and wore out, and then I go, shoot, I'm switching to the power hammer. So we'll see. Howdy, John. So yeah, I may switch to the power hammer at some point, but I want to put a good faith effort in doing it the hard way. But you know what? I may have to get it really hot and use the power hammer drawing die to avoid as much fish lipping as possible to push the middle out equally. So, Sully, you got me. Now I just got to remember how I use this thing. Or rather, where my wrenches are. Yeah. All right. Alrighty, so again, getting this roasty toasty. And then I will carefully try and draw it out with my drawing setup. out not bad. You know? Now I can kind of shape it a bit better. Or spin it around and do something with the other face of it. Or, I got an idea. I'll spread it. What's up, old wolf? Long time no see. Make the other side a ball peen. I thought about that. I also thought about making it a spike. So that, like, you know, or a spiked curl so I can, like, hang it on a limb. Anasazi. Sounds familiar. Little working issues, but nothing I can't knock out. You know, just getting the general shape, and then I ain't going to do that side just yet. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. Switch it back. Come here. Alright. Swap cameras here. And I'll check the chat. Yeah, Sully. Remember I was telling you and Speargrass about those books by, I think it was me and you that were talking about it actually. The books by Douglas Preston and Dan Douglas Child and Lincoln Preston, or what? Lincoln Child. Those books I was telling you about. They've got a whole book about the Anazizi, or Anna, yeah, that. There you go, Robert. Thank you. Thank you very much. Needs more heat. And I need better tongs. Yeah, Robert, or anybody who does that, joins CoinMerge and follows me so I get my numbers up. Anybody that does that, and it automatically adds you to the community lounge chat. And there's a bunch of people always going to say, hey, what project brings you here? Just tell them, Yamez. Yamez brings me here. I don't get nothing out of it. It's just they like to know. Actually, Sully, if I'm being 100% honest, after 6 months, they've got a thing, or they've got a blue verified check mark and everything, and it's like, I've got the green one, I want the blue one too, and you got, it's like they want like 500 followers and everything. I just want to pump up my followers, but I do intend on using that over Facebook. I do intend on making that my primary social media account. Shut up. There we go. That's not shaping out too bad. For a freaking newbie. Yeah, I remember MySpace pages. That's honestly what I love about this site right now. It is like a MySpace page. You know, and I haven't had time to change all the images and everything on it. There's also a little play button in the top left to to allow you to play a song, and eventually they're going to have a whole site-wide jukebox. Shut up. What's up, Hubscaps? MIDI music. Okay, that looks a little straighter. This is going to be a lot of grinding on this, I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what. Alright. I'll find our that'll fit it. Do some quick fire maintenance. Now, what to do with the axe head, or the base? I'm thinking just simply rounding it off. I don't know. But I do know that I'm going to have to significantly drift that eye. So I'll probably do that now. Get that eye going, come over and chit chat with you guys. I don't necessarily need it as a top tool. I mean, you know, maybe, I mean, it's going to be an axe, not so much a hot cut, you know. Hey, Roy. Sneaking in. He knew I was doing a hatchet, thought I was going to be doing a folded hatchet, and figured he'd come in and yell at me about flux, but I'm making it out of a solid piece of A33. An axe hot cut. I don't know. I might leave the face of it, the back face of it, more of a hammer. Don't know. But I might clean it up a bit. I might forge it a bit round. We'll see what happens after I drift it. Howdy, Thomas. But we'll see what happens. Remember, I'm new at this. It's my first day. Adios, Thomas. Definitely going to be interesting. There you go, Thomas. Better drop something. I don't got nothing to drop. Oh, that's fun, John. I am just doing a simple hammer drift for this. Me. Just the white balance on that. That looks a little bit better. What's up, Adam? There you go, I dropped something. What's up, Paul? Out of tea. Let's get that nice and hot. Nice and toasty. Who's trying to think of a forge name? Oh, Worn and Torn Forge. That's all I'll go on the handle, because the I'm just putting the, or on the eye. Now I gotta heat up the hammer end of it. And I think I'll forge it around into a circle. Kind of make it a little hammer end. Oh no. Trail dust. What's a good size for a striking anvil? This is just a couple of pieces of plates with a hole in it and legs. Big enough that you can strike, but you want it a little bit lower than your regular anvil. 1.5 plate, 7 3/4 wide by 4 foot long. That'll work. You could even take and cut that down to like 12 inches long and have a nice plate, or stack it on end. What's up, big dog? That's a good one. We represent the Lollipop Guild. The Lollipop Guild. That's funny. Big Dog Forge. All right. This is rough. Maybe I'll just leave it square. I know I've got to move that blade a little bit more in line with the eye. Call it being lazy. Like Yamez being lazy today. Thinking about starting a new live stream? What do you think? What day and time? You talking about a new weekly one? That'd be cool. Sunday morning? Yeah, I'm sure any time would work. kind of work a bit on this, work this around a bit. You have to church, so. No, I don't need you falling down. What I got right now is the blade has gone a little off center, and I'm trying to finagle it without overly distorting Yeah, I might do that, Mr. Maker. However, all right. Now, like I said, this is just an experiment, and this is kind of just tweaking. You know, tweaking it to get it to where I like it. So that kind of worked. That brought it to a center enough to where I can grind it nice and smooth. Alright, now to kind of do a little bit of shaping to the blade. It is mostly where I want it. And you know what? Get up there! Come on. Kind of looking at it. It is mostly where I want it. Yeah. Bring that up to temp. Let it anneal so that when I take it to the grinder, I can get it where I want it. I've got some ideas. I might grind off quite a bit of that hammer end so that it's more forward heavy. Can already see the blade in the eye. It almost looks crooked, but the eye originally was a tad off. I can adjust that with the handle, but the piece is straight. What's up, Bill? Yeah, the eye originally, and it's part of the reason why it's scrapped, or, you know, why it was scrapped, is the eye was originally slightly, it was about 5 degrees off straight, but knowing that, I can adjust that with the hammer, with the handle. That plus it was, you know, a burned billet, and it was a small billet, so it's like I couldn't exactly, you know, cut any off and still make a decent hammer out of it. It wasn't like I could cut off enough and make like a 1.5 pound hammer. It was a billet for like a 1.5 pound hammer. But for what I'm using it for, an occasional yard hatchet, I can take the handle and kind of shave the eye of the handle to meet that not 45, that like 5 degrees off kilter. As long as once it's handled, it's straight and true. And I probably will grind off some of the hammer side to, you know, into a shape, maybe a diamond or something, just to take some of the weight off of it. I was thinking like a hammer, keeping the weight balanced, you know, front and back. But no, you kind of want it forward heavy, you know, and as a hatchet a little bit light. If I weren't using a scrap piece of hammer billet, I would take a hammer billet, punch the eye as if I was doing a dog's head, like right there, then flatten that out and make the axe that way, and then have all the weight be forward. But again, I just used a scrap piece of A33 that was sitting around doing nothing, you know, being useless, you know. So, who knows? I mean, this may turn out to be, you know, a damn good little hammer. Or a damn good little axe. Hatchet. I lost all my viewers. Everybody left. There is a very large bug flying around up there. I can hear it. There you guys are. No, I was sitting at 20 viewers, and then I turned around, and it's at 9. I'm like, where'd everybody go? Where did everybody go? Member for 3 months. I've been here the whole month. Yeah, man. But with that, you know, like I said, I'm gonna let that anneal in the coal as it cools down, and then I'll that plus the hookaroon. I'm gonna grind those out. Hopefully during this week. We'll see if I really can get some time for it. I've also got to order the handle for this, and I've been looking at the tips, and some of them they do serrations. I think what I might do, since I've got a nice wide pick, is kind of go in at an angle and do serrations on the side, and then grind it down, so it's like double serrated or something. You know, I don't know if it'll work. I don't know if it'll be useless. I don't know if it'll be a stress fracture point. I don't know. All I know is that's going to be a dangerous, fun tool. Yeah, Ben, how'd the races go? Forged a new hole punch yesterday. I have to say it came out sweet. Heat treated today and forged another punch for making flower designs. Nice. It's a big dragonfly. Real big dragonfly. But anyway, with that, I think I'm going to let you guys get back to your Sunday evening. I've got to do some cleanup and get back into the house and be ready to work tomorrow. We got a lot of stuff going on. Game of Thrones dragonfly? I don't know. All I know is every time it passes one of my show lights, it like casts a big old shadow. So yeah. Sometime you're going to have to hose off the funk. Yeah, one of these days. Yeah, I tell you. This is getting ripe. But I might do a vinegar soak and get all the scale off of me. Man, I can hear that thing beating against the thing. If you don't get down off a horse, you get down off a duck. Oh, ha 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 ha. That's funny. on that note, I'm going to go ahead and call it a show. We'll switch over to Goodnight Fire. And, yeah. I'm looking forward to seeing Tim come back to live streaming. And can't wait to find out what his schedule is going to be. Let's see. Just big old thank you to all of you guys. You guys are all awesome. Much appreciated. Good night, fire. Good night, coal. Good night, embers. Good night, glow. Good night, hammer. Good night, tongs in the rack. Good night, steel. From yellow to black. Anvil is quiet. Still as the tweer. Good night, blacksmiths. Everywhere. Y'all are way early on the air. There we go. Who gets it? Okay, Mr. Maker gets it because he won't shut up about it. Thank you guys. Have a wonderful night.